Now, here's 2nd and 9.
Bronco switch.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Cross. The 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Go.
Play action, it's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver. It'll be 3rd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
Johnny Lions.
That's swung out to Groski Merritt. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Seattle.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
This defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue 32.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 40. Punt.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moves.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. First down, 49ers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
33, yellow.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Byron Murphy in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
45, White. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Roll.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check.
To the air, it's Milrow. We'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To Kenneth Walker. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Okay, ready.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Got it with Smith in Jigba. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Milrow going to throw it again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Bronco 80. Ready.
On 3rd down, Milrow. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Downfield. He's got Horton. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Set. Blue stripe. Yellow. 22. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Down. 52.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready?
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Brown. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Ready, set.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go.
To the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Exit 3rd down and 10.
Yellow. Let's go now. Set.
He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
20-yard line.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. A handoff, running left is Waller. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. 12-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Hold it ready.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Pushed out to his left, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
19 Tigers.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
On the set. Ready.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Corey Krosky Merritt, touchdown Seattle. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Seahawks extend their advantage to 14-3. Send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Black shot. Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Set. Black. Cut.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 33 yards.
Go. 10. 33 rail. Hut.
Here's a run. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Slide 2. Ready. Yellow. 22. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So on comes Joshua Party to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's going to let this one go deep. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Mustang 19.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football. Holden's just...
They were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 70. Timberwolves. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one.
Down. Black 40. Red, yellow.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Okay, right? Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and 5.
Ready, red, cycle, blue, 32. Green jack. Check, huh?
Back to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
52 points. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. Exiting the pocket right. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Come on, set. Yellow, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. Now a timeout signal formed, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go. Check right. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Our carry here for Brown. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Down. 40.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Red, cycle. Claws red. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. It could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Come on, set. 60, ready.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third down and 3.
Fight. Ready. Here we go. Set. 10 black. Ready?
Now Brown. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Close check.
A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Blue striker. Set. 52 blue. Green jacket. Set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Come on, come on.
Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get him the ball, pick up the first down.
60 bites, 60 bites.
They go play action now with Milrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Unlock Lions, unlock Lions. Here we go, here we go.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
19.
Milrow on third down. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Alert!
Straight ahead, it's Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground,
okay, ready?
You kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Here we go, set. AC Cardinal, Bronco 80. Man.
On 2nd down, here's Krusty Merritt. And the Seahawks are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
That is caught inside of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
19 tight, 19 tight. Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Ready, 38. 10 cycles. 10.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time the defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Hurry!
Here's 1st and 10.
38. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Blue 32. Blue green. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Yellow 43. Black, red. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they're going to get him once again. He's up.
Have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Nice. Good.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hold it ready.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Check.
Here's Walker. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on.
We'll try and run it with Walker. 14 on the pickup. First down, Seattle.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the give, Krosky Murray. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
The tackle made at the
70, Hawk, 70, 70.
Shotgun run now with Walker.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Up the middle, Dowski Merritt trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
It is third and long.
Here we go, start. Let's Cougar Knight. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away.
Let's go now.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Drive will start on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll drop the throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
50, green. Cut.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Ready.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Blue 32. Ready.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 what? Blue striker. Green, yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Back to throw. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
Sacks just continue to be a huge problem all game long, and it's just a brutal time to take one. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, but you've got to find a way as the quarterback to throw that ball away.
Red, 38.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones or bricks and bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,